meant to be there with them. The second question, I can't
Most
remember the exact.
valuable to the program's success?
I think that was, her name is Beatrice, and she was the one who ran sort of the World Learning, I think, it seemed to be that she ran the World Learning Office in Oaxaca. And the last one was the most
control over the implementation of the program.
I feel it was the students.
Students did. Okay.
But I don't think that was necessarily clear to the students the whole time.
There was a lot of ambiguity in a lot of things, but yeah.
Okay. How about we go to New York next? Which stakeholder was most visible to you?
I would say the organizations. I mean, not any individual one, but just all the organizations.
All the organizations as a group.
Most valuable to the program success. I personally would say the guest lecturers.
The lecturers, okay.
And then most control, probably the students.
Okay. Other New York, Carrie? Do you
Most
agree or
visible,
disagree?
I would say Ken and the organizations. Ken is a machine. He made every, when the group split up, because we were such a large group and we went to different organizations, he hit every meeting that was going on, even the ones that were going on simultaneously. He's crazy. He would just show up and then he'd leave. So his ability definitely can, and the organizations, I think valuable, the organizations and the lectures, and most control. I would say Ken and the students, I mean, we did have some choice, but Catherine, you touched on the fact that it was, there was some disorganization and we weren't always aware of the choices we had and we didn't have a lot of information in advance, so a lot of times students didn't know what they were signing for, or they were kind of thrown into an organization at the last minute, so.
Okay. Molly?
I'm tempted to say IEP for every one of these.
Okay.
For the most visible, I guess you can broadly say Mali and youth. I mean, the youth of Mali. I mean, that's who we're there working with IEP to help, reform the education system of. So everything we did was related to Mali and youth. That's kind of broadly speaking. IEP was the most involved organization, and it's
Had the most control over the implementation of the program.
I would say so.
Do you, Jamie? You don't look like she's biting her lip, Chris.
For most visible, I would say IEP. For most valuable, I would say Deb, who was the coordinator of our program.
Okay.
And she works for IEP. And
Which isn't yet disagreeing because she's.
right. Well, I would also say potentially most valuable is the Malian students because I feel like our time shared with them was incredible. And then for the most control over the implementation of the program, I would say that I'm still confused.
Okay.
I think the leadership, the role of the leadership was never defined. And yeah.
All right, good. I hope this hasn't been boring for you observers at all. All right? I mean, I think when we talk about, this is great. This is exactly what I hoped would show up in my objectives for the activity, which are, we see a number of similarities and differences that have to do with content, like course content, program design, what's most important in different, bless you, language or no language, group size, the balance of the pre, in-country, and post in terms of either logistics or academic content, stakeholders, other themes that you folks heard. I think we hit most of those. So let's give you an opportunity to do us one better. And there's no way we can do anything except just touch upon this. But what I'd like to ask is for you all don't both go to the same, like, don't both New York people go to the same group. If you could turn yourselves around and move into groups of 3 or 4 people, and observers and those of you who just shared. Let's see, share what you observed, and then let's see, what would you repeat and what would you try to do differently next year? If we were working with the same course numbers, location, number of credits for the course, same academic content, and then sort of the same number of weeks, what would you do differently? What would you try to repeat as you listen to each other? You might borrow each other's ideas. Observers might have had an aha while you're out there listening to what we saw. All right? And I'll give you about 20 to 25 minutes to do that. All right? And again, we're not trying to come up with great design, like the be-all, end-all. People spend 6 months